Welcome to Charlie's Tales. My name's Charlie Glass, and I've been collecting, writing, and telling these stories practically all my life. The small farm where I grew up was once a part of a larger farm that belonged to a gentleman by the name of Mr. Jim White. And two of his grandsons were about my age, and they lived just up the road from us. And so James Alvey White and Joe Ernest White were two of my constant companions. When we turned 12 years old, our mothers allowed us to walk about a half mile to the main highway where we catch a bus and go to Bessemer, Alabama. And there we'd go to the movie matinee, we'd get a hot dog and we'd get a Coke, and then we'd go back to the bus station and get ready to catch the bus to come back home. We could do all this on about $1. And so we were getting ready to go back home one day, and we were at the bus station, and James Alvey spied a penny scale, and he decided that he was going to go over and see what it did. So he climbed up on it, put his penny in, and this card popped out, and he looked at the card, and he had this funny look on his face, and he came back and he handed me the card, and he said, look what this thing said. And I looked at it, and it said, your name is James Alvey White. You live in Concord, Alabama, and you weigh 61 pounds. James Alvey says, how does that thing know all that about me? I said, I don't know. I think it's just a fluke. I said, let me go try it. So I went over and I climbed up on the scale. I dropped a penny in, and the card popped out, and it says, your name is Charlie Glass. You live in Concord, Alabama, and you weigh 65 pounds. So we went back and sat down and got to talking about this thing. And I said, I don't know how it knows that. But that's just a dumb machine. We can outsmart this thing. And here's what we're going to do. It doesn't know Joe Ernest. So what we're going to do is, James Alvey, I want you to go up and you step on the scale like you're going to weigh. Then Joe Ernest is going to step on the scale and let him stand there for a second or two and then step off. Then I'm going to jump on the scale, throw the penny in, and we'll have that thing so confused it won't know which end's up. So we laid our plans out. So here we go, sneaking up on this inanimate object. And James Alvey jumped on the scale and stepped off. Joe Ernest stepped on the scale and stood there for a second. He stepped off. I jumped on the scale. I threw the penny in, and the card popped out. And the card said, your name is still Charlie Glass. You still weigh 65 pounds. And you three boys have fooled around and missed the bus to Concord, Alabama. Well, I do hope you enjoyed our story. And if you did, I would ask that you subscribe to our channel and hit the like button if you like the video, and leave me a comment, and I will promise you I'll answer. In the meantime, we'll talk to you on the next video.